Napoleon Hill didn't just write about success. He spent his life trying to figure out why some people rise. And whether you agree with every detail of his story or not, one thing is undeniable. His work helped shape the modern success industry. Napoleon Hill was born in 1883 in a small town in Virginia. He didn't come from wealth. He didn't come from comfort. He came from a hard background in a hard time with no internet, no social media, no easy access stories, and no guarantee that his life would ever become anything bigger. But Hill became fascinated by one question: what separates successful people from unsuccessful people? Not just money, not just fame, not just talent, but mindset, discipline, persistence, belief, decision, focus. Hill claimed that one of the major turning points of his life came through Andrew Carnegie, one of the richest and most powerful businessmen in the world at that time. Hill said Carnegie challenged him to study successful people and discover the common principles behind achievement. Now, some historians question parts of that story, including whether that Carnegie meeting happened exactly the way Hill described it. So we have to be honest about that. But here's what we do know. Napoleon Hill became one of the most influential personal development writers in history. Hill studied success like scientists study a problem. He looked at industrialists, inventors, business leaders, creators, people who built something from nothing. And over time, he came to believe success was not random. He believed successful people had certain patterns. They had a definite purpose. They developed specialized knowledge. They surrounded themselves with better thinkers. They persisted when life pushed back. And they trained their minds not to surrender every time fear showed up. In 1937, during the Great Depression, Hill published Think and Grow Rich, one of the best books of all time. Think about that timing. He didn't release it during a comfortable economy. He released it when people were scared, broke, uncertain, and just trying to survive. And that's part of why the book connected so well. Because people didn't just need information, they needed hope. They needed a mental framework. They needed someone to say, your current condition does not have to be your final condition. Your past does not have to be your future. Your circumstances may be real, but they are not the whole story. And that's why Napoleon Hill still matters to this day. Not because every sentence he wrote was perfect, not because every biographical claim is beyond question, but because he helped popularize one of the most important success ideas of all time. Your mind matters. What you believe matters. What you focus on matters. Who you surround yourself with matters. Whether you quit or continue, that matters too. And success is not just something that happens to lucky people. Success is often built through desire, planning, persistence, failure, adjustment, and repeated action. So let me bring this to you. Maybe you're just trying to build a business. Maybe you're trying to go back to school. Maybe you're trying to write a book, start a channel, get in shape, change careers, invent something, create something, earn a title, become the person you know you were meant to become. And maybe right now it feels slow. Maybe nobody sees it. Maybe people don't believe in it. Maybe you failed so many times you're starting to wonder if the dream is foolish. But Napoleon Hill's entire message points to this: you are not finished because the road is rough. The rough road is often part of the process. Most people don't lose because they lack ability. They lose because they stopped. They lost focus. They let fear make decisions. They let temporary defeat become permanent identity. So here's the takeaway. Don't just wish. Decide. Decide. Don't just dream. Plan. Don't just consume motivation. Use it. Use the motivation. Write the goal down. Study the people who have done what you want to do. Find the patterns. Build the skill. Get around stronger minds. And when the plans fail, don't automatically assume the dream failed. Sometimes the plans need to be changed. Sometimes the timing needs to be changed. Sometimes you need to grow into a version of yourself that can carry the dream. Napoleon Hill's life reminds us of something powerful. Success leaves clues. Failure leaves lessons. And your future is not built by perfect conditions. It's built by persistent decisions. So don't quit just because it got hard. Study success. Learn the principles. Just adjust the plan. Strengthen your mind and keep going, because you may not be where you want to be yet, but you are not done. If you like this, help us out. Share it with someone who might appreciate it. Give us a like. I'd love to hear your comments below. Subscribe to Accomplished Coach and win. And remember, you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs.